Ever since they parted ways, fans have continually asked why Hollywood stars Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner divorced and ended their 13 years marriage. While both parties have talked less about their separation, here's the truth about Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck's separation. Kindly subscribe to our channel with notifications on and like today's video. Affleck and Garner first met in the summer of 2000 on the set of the film Pearl Harbor, while Garner was still wedded to actor Scott Foley. 2 years down the line, Affleck and Garner reunited on the set of Daredevil. This time, the duo were hitched with other people. Affleck got engaged to Lopez a few months later in the fall, whereas Garner was still married to Foley. Affleck tardily confessed this set was where he and Garner fell in love. Moving forward, in January of 2003, Affleck and Garner appear on Dinner for Five. Moreover, throughout the episode, some observers recalled a glimmer of a spark between the two actors as they stared at each other. As if expected, a few months after Dinner for Five aired on television, Garner and Foley ended their relationship. And to clear any doubt, Foley said in an interview that nobody was to be blamed for their breakup because there was no infidelity or whatsoever. They didn't have a reason for their split. People get divorced, you know? He emphasized this in his interview with Playboy. Garner, on the other hand, told Allure in a 2013 interview that she and Foley didn't have a shot. He was a really good guy, and they just imploded, which was why they had to end things. It got even more compelling because almost a year on, it was reported that Affleck and JLo had broken up. This kept people babbling about the two, whereas more and more people predicted Garner and Affleck's relationship up next. Jennifer Lopez, however, waited no longer and moved on to wed artist Marc Anthony 5 months after breaking up with Affleck. Now with both Garner and Affleck single, they started pursuing each other in a secret love affair in 2004. Despite their secretive affair, the duo were photoed at the World Series, where the Boston Red Sox played. Months passed, and the pair grew tired of keeping their relationship in a box. This time, Affleck found the courage and proposed to Garner on her 33rd birthday, to which she shouted yes. In 2005, the Hollywood stars got married at a 4-person marriage ceremony, and not long after tying the knot, Garner and Ben Affleck welcomed their first child, Violet, in December. On the other hand, in the early quarter of 2009, Garner gave life to their second daughter, Serafina Rose. In February 2012, Jennifer Garner gave her and Affleck's third youngster first son, Samuel Garner Affleck. The family grew in love and became the envious picture of a perfect family in Hollywood. Fans hail them though, however, not after they broke apart. To their heartbreaking breakup story, Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck had a peaceful marriage and a beautiful family, yet that wasn't enough to keep them tied up forever. Why did Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner split? Continue watching this video to find out. It was an unexpected turnout in June 2015. Affleck reportedly abandoned a vacation with Jennifer Garner only to send the family's nanny to a charity poker contest in Las Vegas. Later in July, reports of Affleck secretly dating the 28-year-old nanny, Ouzounian, popped up. Yet still, the two denied having any form of explicit relations. To our dismay, later in July 2015, Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck declared openly that they were getting a divorce. The couple sent out a divorce statement days after the allegations about the nanny and Affleck materialized. The statement from the ex-couple read, "After much thought and careful consideration, we have made the difficult decision to divorce. We go forward with love and friendship for one another and a commitment to co-parenting our children whose privacy we ask to be respected during this difficult time. This will be our only comment on this private, family matter. Thank you for understanding." When asked questions about their divorce, this is what both couples had to say. First, Jennifer Garner. She said the nanny was not a reason for their separation. Instead, the two had been apart months before she even knew about the nanny. Garner brought to light that the nanny had nothing to do with their decision to split. She further stated that Ben is the love of her life, adding, "What am I going to do about that? He's the most brilliant person in any room, the most charismatic, the most generous. He's just a complicated guy." Ben Affleck, on the other hand, revealed that he and Garner broke up because they grew distant. The truth was, they took their time, made a conclusion, and grew apart. Ben Affleck stressed that he and his ex-wife had a marriage that did not work out the way they wanted. Also, Ben, in an interview with New York Times, opened up about how his obsession with alcohol impacted his relationship. When cracks in his marriage to Garner began to come up, he intensified his alcohol consumption even more. He added, "It is somebody I love and respect, but to whom I should not be married any longer." He went on to say they tried because they had kids, and both of them felt like going their separate ways just so their kids didn't have to see that model of marriage. The two later officially filed for divorce in 2017 before finalizing their split a year on. Garner and Affleck's divorce happened barely 2 years after their separation. This is because the two were seeking joint legal and physical custody of their 3 kids. Fast forward, an anonymous source said the two deliberately hampered their divorce because they truly yearned to work things out with their marriage and were giving it another shot but failed. Until December 2021, Ben Affleck has said that they would have ended up at each other's throats had they not ended their relationship. He also believes that he would probably still be drinking if his marriage with Garner continued. Yet, when the time came for them to end their relationship, Affleck confirmed that he and Garner did it peacefully, whereas he asserted that he and his ex-wife had had moments of uncertainty since their breakup. Months after walking away from Jennifer Garner, Affleck came to be dating Saturday Night Live producer Lindsay shookus, yet their relationship didn't last. What you possibly have no idea about is JLo and Affleck are linked romantically again earlier this year. Something to keep you and the media buzzing. Furthermore, on June 14, 2021, photos and videos of Affleck and Jennifer Lopez making out were sent out to the public for the first time in almost 2 decades, proving that their affair is back on. On September 10, 2021, the duo had made their red carpet debut for the first time in 18 years for the premiere of Affleck's movie The Last Duel during the Venice Film Festival. What's more, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck appear to be much happier than ever since rekindling their romance in 2021. As it stands now, it looks like a matter of time before Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez took their relationship to the next level and tied the knot. Ben Affleck seems to have a thing for the Jennifers. Judging from how he met the two on set, while they were both married to other men and got them to be in a relationship with him, is somewhat fascinating. Another intriguing facet is how he ended things with each Jennifer and how he's rekindled his love with Jennifer Lopez. What do you also think of Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner's separation? Was their split worth a decision for their children? Kindly tell us in the comments section below. Also, for more about Ben Affleck and the Jennifers, stick around to watch our next video on Jennifer Garner versus Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck thing with the Jennifers. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any of our new uploads, and like today's video for more exclusive content. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.